I put a small ad in the Los Angeles Times saying something like, engineer seeking financial backing to start own business. And I got one sponsor that sponsored me to start my own business.
The year was 1958. The engineer was Fred Kavli, and the business he started was Kavli Co. Corporation. Within a few years, it became the key supplier of sensors that controlled how planes and rockets flew. Kavli Co. sensors even turned gas-guzzling cars into gas sippers. 40 years later, Kavli was able to back his own new venture, the Kavli Foundation. To steer more than trains, planes, and automobiles, the foundation is steering science itself.
I grew up in western Norway, in a beautiful valley at the end of a fjord, between the fjord and the beautiful lake.
During World War II, Kavli and his brother capitalized on Norway's gasoline shortage. Seeing that some people had adapted their cars to burn wood instead of gas, they started their first company.
We made the briquettes of wood that was used in the civilian automobiles, trucks, and buses during the war. This is the way I really financed my education.
He graduated with a degree in physics from the Norwegian Institute of Technology, and just 3 days later, headed for North America.
Being educated in physics, the opportunity was in America.
He was hired at a small engineering firm, but the engineer-entrepreneur was soon ready to be his own boss.
I had experience developing transducers for the aerospace industry. I felt that I knew more about these products than anyone else, and I thought that was a good basis for starting a business.
Kavli Co. became essential to the aerospace industry, but Kavli's interest did not end there. He invested in the Southern California real estate market. In 2000, he sold Kavli Co. and established the Kavli Foundation.
I wanted to do something which would be of long-range benefit to humanity. Supporting science, I think, gives us an insight, a basis for all our development, all our knowledge, and is of infinite use and duration.
Kavli's foundation has created and endowed 15 research institutes, multiple symposia, and awards. Recently, it established the $1 million Kavli Prizes in astrophysics, nanoscience, and neuroscience.
From the biggest to the smallest to the most complex.
The foundation funds researchers with no strings attached. That approach has paid off with paradigm-shifting discoveries about gamma-ray fireworks in the Crab Nebula, quantum computing, and the surprisingly adult-like capacity of infant brains to process language.
Fred's an entrepreneur, so here we are both in a foundation which is supposed to be staid and cautious and this and that. And you got two risk takers looking at each other saying, what can we do next?
50 years from now, how would Kavli like to be remembered?
Well, he worked hard and he tried to be of service to humanity. It has been a very rewarding life. Norway gave me the foundation, and the United States gave me everything else.
The 2011 Bauer Award for Business Leadership was given to Fred Kavli for his distinguished career in technology and for his commitment with the Kavli Foundation to the global advancement of science and of science education, and for the betterment of humankind.